Well, I suppose you heard the news about what happened with Jen Lee. Well, maybe her stepping down is a good idea, but keeping on to do it for Frozen is not a good idea, because I've heard a lot about what we were supposed to get before Iger got mad about the 2016 election and made them change everything. So let me go and present to you Exhibit A. Yeah, remember this fifth spirit dress? That was supposed to be her wedding gown to Hans. We were going to have the redemption arc and slow burn romance like in Star Wars for Elsa and Hans. But no. Instead, she didn't want to get all the people mad who tweeted out, give Elsa a girlfriend. The problem with that is the girl who tweeted that out was not serious about it. So we got everything ruined because someone was unhappy Trump won and decided to go and make everyone throw away the story about forgiveness and second chances we needed. You know, there's a lot of these people saying, oh, but you just made this up. You're just telling lies for attention. Really? I heard the second hand. So the North series, even though they haven't done that, well, they were a pretty good source of news for me. And you know what? I really, really think if Jared Bush is in charge, I think maybe, just maybe, he needs to have some input on this. Because you know what the one thing is that we all like? Reylo. Everyone has been really obsessed with trying to get Reylo back, and I kind of hope that the Rey movie does that, especially with what the director's been saying. But you also had Oshimir blowing up. But there's also the problem with Bo-Katan and Jin literally had something going, but they didn't want to do that. Well, unfortunately, the reason they're not doing it is because they stupidly think people under 25 do not want romance in their movies. And they cut out some pretty interesting love interests, like some for Wreck-It Ralph. There's one for Isabella, even though I think basically I think that her being unattached to find herself is probably much better. But this guy was actually Manolo's complete opposite. Oh yeah, there's also a star guy in Wish who looks like he came out of the movie Stardust. So that's the problem. Jen Lee has been shoveling a lot of abuse on some of these characters because she wants to go and rub her success in the face of her ex-husband. That's really not what someone in charge should have done. I'm glad she left, but I really do not want her on this project. She does not know the audience at all. She can't keep her personal baggage and her professionalism in the same place. I think Jared Bush needs to step in. This is the guy who did Encanto, and guess what? Dolores got Manolo. So, you know what? Maybe we need to have him and a few others step in. Because Disney turning its back on romance is a very stupid idea. Especially with what I heard about Snow White. Look, I'm kind of glad it looks like Mirror Mirror, but I think they understood. Yeah, that one understood what the story was. So I kind of hope that people will start to understand that, this is a good move, but not her working on Frozen anymore, because all she's going to do is insert her baggage into it. Jared needs to put his foot down here. In fact, I really think the company needs to start realizing, just like with the whole Warner Brothers Discovery mistakes, don't tell the audience what they want. Let the audience think for them. Let the audience tell you what they want, studios. We're not trying to bully or demand you. It's just, we don't want the single heroine anymore. We want the enemies to lovers romance. And if you look at how popular K-dramas, like a lot of these Eastern dramas are, you're kind of making a mistake here. So basically, you need to get with the program here. So that's all I have to say about that.